fire.
Oh my god!
Oh, get out, get out!
No fire alarms, no smoke detectors going off. This is just a death trap. We made it. What? Alrighty. Here is our home for 2 weeks. It's cute. It's very, very small, but that's expected. You walk in the bedroom and the bed is right there. I like this. This is... What's that noise? Oh my god. Yeah, that's really, yeah, it's perfect, perfect. Little patio. How do you open it? Wait, how do you get out there? Seriously, there's no way to get on the patio. Okay, that's weird. I don't see a door. You can't actually get on the patio without climbing over the window? That's weird. That's the strangest thing I've ever seen. A patio that you can't access. Well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping to like stand out there and take in the view. It's very strange. I thought one of these was going to like slide all the way or something. But yeah, this is all solid. Like, unless we're not understanding something that's really simple. And the bedroom is the same way. Really? These aren't even real books? Oh, jeez. Look at this. This is empty. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's nothing in there. This is like, it weighs nothing. Alright. Decorative book. Not a real book. Are any of these real? No. That's weird. So our driver that brought us from Pattaya back to Bangkok.
Really nice guy.
Up to Bangkok. Super nice guy. He was funny. Kind of a crazy driver. You didn't think he was a crazy driver?
Very.
Yeah, he's very like erratic.
I didn't know that the car was gonna make it.
Yeah, like it was one of the. It was a vehicle that every bump you hit, you feel like you're like going sideways. And at highway speed, that's a little bit scary because
it's disconcerting.
You could like skid all the way across the highway. Did you also notice that he was watching television or his like clips, shorts?
Yeah.
Or like TikTok type videos?
Yeah.
Almost the entire drive.
So it seemed like he was very preoccupied.
He was very, very preoccupied. And he was on the phone talking to somebody. And then he told us what he was talking about because it was a very like intense conversation. And then he basically turned around and said, "Guess what just happened to me?" Well, he had to speak into a translator so that we could understand.
Speaks into the translator and then shows us, and he's like, "My wife just boomed."
Yeah, he said boom boom with
my wife,
friend.
Boom boom with my friend.
His friend and his wife went boom boom.
And we were like, oh, that's
and
no good.
They made a video clip of it. He proceeds to pull up the video clip.
Of his wife having the affair.
Yeah, he didn't actually play the clip, but it was like paused. There was no movement.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, I didn't see movement.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I guess I wasn't looking that closely.
Yeah. So his friend and his wife boomed. So they caught it on video.
We saw his wife having sex with his friend. I wasn't expecting that on the drive.
No, I wasn't expecting to get that bad.
He said it happened just 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with that information.
And then he made some sort of pointing thing, and I was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna get a new wife. Don't kill anybody.
This isn't America. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I love these ice trays that they have in Thailand. They're awesome because they're like built-in.
Now those look old.
Yeah, you're replacing that. You twist it. And it drops the ice in there, and we're gonna clean this out first though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so first impression of this place looks great. It's small, but we knew that, and it's only 2 weeks, so this is going to be perfect. Yeah, really perfect.
Yeah, space to work.
It feels like almost was like a hotel room, like suite with like a kitchen, with a small kitchen. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a fire.
Fire! Make sure people know.
There's a fire.
There's a fire in the building.
Oh my god!
Yeah, come this way.
Oh my god! What's my luggage?
Okay, there you go.
So much.
Yeah. Why are fire alarms not going off? Jesus Christ. Wow. We started smelling smoke and it's like, something's not right. And all of a sudden we started seeing smoke on the balcony in our unit, and we opened the hallway door and the whole hallway was full of smoke. I want to know why a fire alarm isn't going off. Yeah, I think it's directly above us. Yeah, you see that little mirror thing?
The fire is literally in the unit above us.
Yeah, directly above us. Hanging out in a hotel lobby across the street from the building we're staying in. They realize what's happening across the street, and it's like 95 degrees outside in the sun, and so we don't want to stand out in the sun. And they brought us some, it's called butterfly tea. It's like a tea. Hoping they let us back in at some point because all the smoke was gone. Who knows what it takes to clear a building. So apparently we got the all clear to go back in the building, even though all the fire trucks and stuff were still here. This hotel here, Hotel Icon, the manager of the place, I believe, he gave us bottles of water on the way out. He's like saying, "God bless you guys," like basically saying, "Thank God you guys didn't die." I mean, it wasn't like that close or anything, but yeah, this is a really nice hotel.
One, two, three, four, okay. Why no?
This is interesting. Scott just paid a visit to the 5th floor, which was on fire yesterday, the unit above us.
The place is not good.
So we're gonna go take a peek. Let's go. But first, Scott just made us some, what is it?
Chamomile tea.
Chamomile tea for when we get back.
Which will be delightful.
How relaxing.
Yeah. Please also note the color of our walls, which is white in the hallway, and see the contrast upstairs.
Oh yeah, you guys. So I accidentally revealed our location. Like, by the time this is published, we're long gone from here, and that's kind of the normal way we do it. But you know, literally the day after that happened, I put it on the website, and I realized, holy crap, we named the place, we showed the map and everything. I think we even said what floor we're on. We really never do that. We try to never do that. We're always behind a little bit. When you see a video, you know, it's not usually real time unless we say that it is.
I don't think you're going to use any of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hey guys. So it is actually 2 days after the fire. We wanted to give a quick update. We went last night upstairs to take a look at the unit that was actually on fire. We of course didn't go inside the actual unit, but we did see the hallway, and it's all covered in black smoke. We also picked up a smoke detector because this was just like $8 or $9, I think, was all it cost. The local hardware store. So that will travel with us everywhere we go from now on. Because we've also discovered that the fire alarms or the smoke detectors in our unit are not hooked up, we believe. See how it's red? That's actually a red plastic cover that I think came from the manufacturer. They were supposed to take that off when they installed it, and they did not. There's one in the bedroom as well. Same thing. It's got the red cover on it. I'm sure it just pops right off, but we didn't want to touch it because it's not our unit. So the people who run this place are sending the building management. So the people who own this place or run this rental, they're sending the property management or maintenance to come look at it, to come look at both of them today, and they're going to test them, but I think they're going to find they don't work. And the thing is, during that fiasco the other day, you know, not only did ours not go off, obviously, we didn't hear anybody's alarms going off, even upstairs. We certainly would have heard them. So yeah, no fire alarms, no building fire alarms, no smoke detectors going off anywhere in the building as far as we can tell. And that's not cool. We've taken it upon ourselves to somewhat protect ourselves, I guess, so that if this happens in the middle of the night, we'll get woken up by our own smoke detector. So if you're a traveler and you travel, especially outside of like the United States, Western Europe, Canada, anywhere else besides that, I don't know. I don't think they take safety seriously. Doesn't it seem like that?
A little bit.
It's not just here. We've experienced some of the things like in Romania seem like that a little bit. Like they just don't care. They have regulations in place, but they're not enforced. I don't understand that at all because it doesn't take that much. It's funny, Scott said, oh, but the cameras in the building sure all work. The security cameras, because apparently they care a bit more about the property than they do the people in the property.
Yeah.
I also believe the fire alarm, you know, pull handles don't work either. So this is just a death trap, this building. I mean, it could be. If that had happened at night, it's quite possible the outcome could have been much, much worse. If people were sleeping, we only noticed it because we were up and about middle of the day. What was it, 2 in the afternoon or something like that? And we just started to smell smoke. Well, if we were asleep at 2 in the morning, I mean, by the time we may have even noticed the smoke, it may have been too late to get out. I don't know. We were banging on people's doors, and some of them didn't even know it, seemingly. Maybe because they were farther away from what was happening, because it was literally 1 floor above us. Unit directly above us is where this took place. We heard crashing, things falling down. I don't know if that was a person up there doing something, trying to freaking out. I don't think it was though. I think like the walls were collapsing, the ceiling was falling down or something from the fire, you know. We found out fast because we were near it. Other people, not so much, and they ended up getting trapped on their balconies because I think they were fearful to go out into the hallways because they were filling up with smoke fast. As you can see from some of our previous images, looking down the hallway, it was smoky as hell, and it looked like it was getting worse. So of course we went the other way down the stairwell. So the property owner or management company was supposed to send a technician to check our smoke alarms. Just got a message that they're not going to make it after 2 scheduled times today. So they just told us to go ahead and take off the red plastic covers ourselves, which is obviously no big deal. We just didn't want to touch anything because these places are very particular sometimes, and we don't want to get a bad review or anything. So we're going to do that, but I don't know that we'll be able to test it. I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one off right now. Okay, standing on a chair. Now I'm just going to simply take off this piece of plastic. It shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, it just comes right off. Pretty sure there's supposed to be like a light on or something, and there's nothing, like it's dead. Okay, so I'm still going to insist that they send somebody to come and test these things because I don't believe that they're working. I just don't. Especially after 2 days ago when the fire happened, there was smoke in here. There was tons of smoke out there. All of the units on the 5th floor had to have been completely smoky because you saw what the hallway looked like up there when we went up there last night to take a peek. And none of those were going off. We certainly would have been able to hear them. This building is not soundproof. And we heard nothing at all during that fiasco. Now what's happening is they are saying that for us to just take out the plastic covers, which I just did, simple enough, right? But there's no way for me to test these things, and I do not believe they work. And I just told them that in Airbnb's messaging system. They said that the condo building will schedule a technician to come test the alarms. We've already done that twice. Today he was supposed to be here at 2 different times and no show both times. So I told them that it needs to happen now. The fire was 2 days ago. There were no alarms of any kind going off anywhere in the building, to our knowledge. And we have good hearing, and we didn't hear anything. Like I said before, this building is not soundproof. You can hear other activity going on. We would have heard alarms. The main building alarm wasn't going off. The hallways were filling with smoke. If that's not a time a fire alarm would go off, I don't know when is. I mean, I can set off a regular smoke detector by burning a piece of toast, you know? This was a condo on fire, and the alarms were not going off. I mean, I'm actually getting pissed now because they're not taking this seriously. And we have the video that shows the situation, how serious it was and how bad it could have been. Thank God this didn't happen at nighttime when everybody in the building was asleep. Just thought they're so like flippant about what's happening or what happened and about the alarms and that it's no big deal. They'll get around to checking them. No, you need to check them now. The fire just happened 2 days ago, and this is how they're acting. Like, no big deal. Just seeing if the pull handles on the fire alarms are lit up. Because I know that they weren't on the day of the fire, and so that one is still not lit up. I'm not sure it's supposed to be, but I think this other one is, which to me would indicate that one does not work. See, this one is lit up. And then there's a fire alarm bell right above, which was not working. So obviously there's a major safety issue going on here. It's 3 days after the fire, is that right? Yeah. We're leaving today. We were supposed to be here 2 weeks. We're leaving after 5 days. We came to an agreement with the host that we could leave, get a full refund, because they have been unable to show us that these alarms work. Because they didn't work during the fire and nothing's changed as far as we can tell. They agreed to let us out. So we're out.
I think that says that they don't work.
Yeah, they were supposed to come here twice yesterday, show us that they work, test them. They didn't show up 2 different times. So basically, I think they did that on purpose, knowing that they're not working. And they didn't know how to handle it. So they just kind of tried to ignore it. Yeah. That doesn't work with us, so we're out of here. We're going to a hotel for just a couple nights, and then we're moving to another Airbnb. Okay guys, it is a couple of days since we checked out of our Airbnb that caught fire. Well, the building that caught fire. We stayed in a hotel for just a couple nights. I don't think we recorded anything there because there really wasn't much to the show. Pretty basic hotel, but it was fine for 2 nights. It was literally just down the street from where we were staying, so we didn't need a car. We just rolled our suitcases down the street. And the place we're staying in now is in a slightly different area, and it's great. Yeah, we were so lucky to find this kind of on very short notice because we needed it for, I think it's almost 3 weeks. And on short notice, it can be kind of difficult to find a good place for that kind of duration. But we were able to find it. And we're happy because it's terrific. Yeah, the building's really nice, and the unit here, as you can see, is pretty good. Has everything we need. Full kitchen, of course, washer, fridge, everything. We actually extended this table. We doubled its size, which is nice. Give us double the surface area. All work there. Scott's already checking out,
Chilling.
testing the bed.
Yeah. It's firm. I like it.
2 AC units. Air purifier, which we haven't had a lot of, which is really nice because pollution here in Bangkok is, they say it's often some of the worst in the world, along with cities of China. We're so close. A lot of Southeast Asia and Asia in general, just the air is just horrible all the time. The only possible slight negative thing is the location of the unit is right on the highway, as you can see. happy to be here. We'll be here for about 3 weeks, and then we're off to yet another country. Well, country we've been to, but only for 2 weeks. We're going back for longer because we really liked it, Vietnam. I'm going to spend some time there. The place that caught fire is literally just across the highway here. I was not disclosing that earlier because we were doing some real-time updates at the time. We didn't want to disclose our exact location. But because by the time this is published, we'll be long gone from here, so we have no problem doing that. We just don't like to disclose exactly where we are when we're there to keep people, I don't know. Let's just say we've had our share of
Crushes that went too far.
yeah, so we're trying to avoid that kind of thing again. We may talk about that sometime, but not now. And that traffic noise, we've actually learned to adjust quite nicely, I think. I think it comes from our 5 years of RVing across the United States. Many RV parks are located on very, very busy streets. Why do I keep speaking double? double. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of got us used to the noise, so we can sleep through anything, traffic-wise. When we weren't in the desert, or in the mountains, or in the woods, camping, RVing, we were at an RV park that was often on a road like this.